Hello, my name is Nipen Barua, and I live in New Jersey, but originally I am from Assam. And also I was given in charge to organize this meeting of Assamese government personnel here in North America, and they are coming here looking for an investment in Assam, in maybe in a technical field or all other fields. Oh, is it too much? So also we have a Assamese diaspora population about 200 people. So because the delegation was from Assam, they wanted to see what our diaspora can offer. So we have a cultural event is organized and dinner will be served also. So, and I'm very happy to be part of it because there's quite a few solid project has come for Assam. If it materializes, Assam will be a greater state, and I'm very thankful for that. And also, all my hard work mean nothing once all these things happen. Thank you.
কি ক'ম আমি অসমীয়া মানুহ আৰু ইয়াত আছোঁ আমি we are also very actively involved with Assam Association of America, Assam Foundation of America, Assam Sahitya Sabha North America, and now even Namghar Association of America. So we are trying to give shape to these various institutes so that our children and grandchildren will know what is it all about the heritage of Assam. Thank you for listening to us.
And we both are the initial investors in Assam. Mr. Bordoloi has his own biotech company. I have my own IT company. So we both are the initial investors in Assam and Northeast. So we are inviting all others in the community here to invest in Assam along with Government of Assam representative. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to briefly say I had opportunities to do medical device and pharma companies, open liaison office, and then sales marketing of U.S. companies in Indian subcontinent. So I have been involved in medical device companies like Johnson & Johnson. So we thought, well, now that we are all knowledgeable people, why not start something in Assam itself? So manufacture in Assam, but we will sell it all of India, the Indian subcontinent, and U.S. It takes time, but we persevere to do so.
Ivory, Ismail Merchant, we all came to New York around the same time. We got to know each other. We started, initially anyways, planning the film together. We would sit in Jim's apartment on the floor and we just planned the film, what it was going to be and my role in it. Initially it all got changed, but we started as friends working on it together. And then when we went to India, it was the same thing. We all knew each other and we knew where we'd come from and we were comfortable with each other. And it was a wonderful role. It wasn't a sympathetic role ever. So I had to read it and go through it and see how I wanted to do it. When Ruth wrote it, there were a lot of empty spaces. She had sort of sketched out part of an Indian film star. And I had to then fill it in. But I felt that the only way to do it would be to think of myself as that person, and naturally you don't hate yourself. Most people don't. So you find reasons for everything you do, and I had to find the reasons for being the kind of person I was. And I was very much of that school in New York. I sort of studied with the Strasberg group, and so I was very familiar with that method of acting, and I just went into it and it was very, very exciting.
So can we expand a little bit more? What was it like to work with the Merchant Ivory team?
Well, as I said, we were friends. So initially I felt no trepidation. It wasn't as if, oh, here's a major producer coming from somewhere, and major director, and I don't know them, and how will they like me, will they not like me? It was friends. So the battle was always with oneself. How well can I do? How well can I understand the role? I don't want to let myself down. It was more that most of the time. But otherwise it was friendly. It was tense because I'd never done stage. I mean, my background was stage at that time. Never done films really seriously. Never done serious television. I'd done little bits here and there. So to master the film technique itself was a job for me, and I felt I had to learn it. But eventually it turned out to be great fun.
Excited to see this restored version. Can you give us any insight on why they decided to restore it now and if it was a conscious decision to keep the film in black and white.
Well, Jim thought of it in black and white. It's very interesting because I partook in an aspect of the Raghubir Singh photographic exhibition recently, and Raghubir made the decision to film India in color because he felt India is in color. And it's interesting that Jim took what would be a very a natural decision for a Westerner who was making films at that time in India in the 60s, because black and white was considered more classical, more avant-garde at that time, to think in black and white of India. Though of course there were people like Raghubir Singh who were already thinking that India cannot be in black and white. So it's an interesting decision that Jim made. And I think it's a decision that was very in tune with what filmmakers were doing at that particular time. And I think just to have it restored and reprinted means a lot, because you have a clean version of the film, which is always a wonderful film, which is just to see it all cleaned up after 15 years. I haven't seen it yet in this new version, so I'm looking forward to seeing it myself.